Mountaintop removal by Sash Society. Mountaintop removal is a process where mining companies remove the top of a mountain to gain access to the coal buried within. This process usually leaves ecosystems and communities in wrecks. It destroys forests and water ecosystems, wipes out the natural beauty of mountain areas, and leaves waste to further the damage. Mountaintop removal can also be abbreviated as MTR and has been called valley fill mining, strip mining on steroids, and mountain range removal. Mountaintop removal has the aim of gaining access to greater amounts of coal than in traditional ways. Mountaintop removal is a cheaper form of mining and requires less workers. Not many Americans are aware of the process and how hazardous it is. Step 1 of mountaintop removal. Forests are cut away and cleared. Topsoil and lumber are cleared out and scraped away. Explosives are brought in and can blow up to 800 feet off the top of the mountain. Step 2 of mountaintop removal. Unwanted rock is pushed into valleys and streams, destroying natural watersheds, leaving no vegetation and turning the terrain into unusable land. Machines with shovels dig up and haul soil away from the site, often pushing it into nearby valleys. This creates what is called a valley fill. There are many rivers and streams that run through the valleys of mountains, but because of valley fills, more than 1,000 rivers have been covered. Step 3 of mountaintop removal. Machines called drag lines dig into the ground and expose the coal. The fourth step of mountaintop removal includes digging out the coal. Step 5 of mountaintop removal. After all of the coal has been removed from the mountain, companies are supposed to work and pay for the reclamation of the mountain. Companies are supposed to replant vegetation and promote the regeneration of the site. They often skip this step. Even in the first steps of mountaintop removal, wildlife habitats and vegetation are cleared away and ruined. Without any topsoil or vegetation to hold the structure of the mountain, floods and landslides occur more often. Effects of coal washing. Coal washing is seen as a way of making coal burn more efficient and in a more clean manner. Coal washing grinds the coal into smaller pieces and separates the coal from impurities. Although coal washing may make the burning of coal cleaner for the air, in actuality, there are other environmental repercussions. The impurities left in coal washing end up in sludge ponds left in the holes of mountaintop removal sites. The sludge ponds contain gallons of contaminated water filled with toxic chemicals and heavy metals such as coal dust, clay, arsenic, mercury, lead, copper, and chromium. These sludge ponds are sometimes held by unstable mining dams. The effects on the community. Many people that live in the areas and valleys where mountaintop removal takes place leave for various reasons. The communities that they live in become more hazardous areas. The risk of rocks falling on their homes, floods, and landslides are high. Mountaintop removal leaves native miners without jobs, and sometimes drinking water is polluted. Mining companies leave behind a lot of waste after they complete their mining. They leave behind debris and trash materials, which make sites toxic for future plant regrowth. Not only does it strip the land of any nutrients, mining companies fail to promote reclamation and make it impossible for mountains to return to their natural state. They also leave behind poisonous sludge ponds that, during rainy seasons, can float over, wash away, and ruin any future chance of developing forests and valleys below. Mountaintop removal takes place in the United States. The Appalachian Mountains are the main target of mountaintop removal because of the abundance of coal. It happens in Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia, and West Virginia. There are alternatives to mountaintop removal, including highwall mining. Highwall mining requires more workers, which would supply more jobs for the natives in the area. It is also less invasive than the ecosystems. Highwall mining drills into the side of the mountain, creating a tunnel to gain access to the coal, and a small percentage of the ecosystem is affected. You could stop mountaintop removal by supporting the Clean Water Act, supporting the Appalachian Restoration Act, and following the first 100 days, a full-point plan set by the Obama administration.